What's up, everyone? My name is Ruba Wilson, and I'm an on-air personality. I've interviewed everyone from Sandra Bullock, Hugh Jackman, LaToya Jackson, the cast of Glee, and many, 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 many more. Describe myself in 3 words, I would say energetic, people person, and self-deprecating. 3 words. Okay, let me just try to make an extremely long story short. Every summer, I was about 15 years old, every summer my friends and my cousins would come over. And obviously during the summer, you have those days when you're just completely bored out of your mind. So we decided to pull out the video camera and create a show. And we called it The Ruba Show, and that's my full name. And guess what? I was the host and they were my crazy guests doing all kinds of crazy stuff. So at the time there was this site called YouTube and we were like, yo, let's just put it up online and see what happens. Literally within that week we got well over like 300,000 views, and I ended up getting calls from people's like publicists and management like, yo, we would love for you to interview our client. And literally from there, it was like a domino effect. One of my first major interviews was with a friend of mine named Kyle Massey. And then from there, it was like a domino effect. And right now, I wouldn't say that I have necessarily hit the point where I've made it. I'm just in that kind of happy medium place. And I'm not saying that that's a bad or a good place to be, but once again, I said I'm extremely self-deprecating, and I never like to settle. And if I set a goal here, I expect to meet it in a certain amount of time. So that's just me. Call me extremely hard on myself, but I would say this moment that I'm in right now is really, really good. I'm learning so much, and I've worked with so many great people. So I would just say I'm on the rise. I'm not gonna say that I've made it, but I'm definitely on the rise. You know what? I can't say that I am starstruck when I meet certain people. I think for anything, I get a little angsty and just excited to get the interview going opposed to who the person is. I feel like it's just another task that I need to accomplish. So I think the person and everything that they've accomplished kind of goes out the window because I'm focused on, I just want this to be the best interview that I've done, or I want this to be better than the last interview that I've done. But I will say that I have interviewed everyone that I once upon a time was starstruck over. So those people are long gone, and now it's just it's down to work time. Oh my gosh. Who is on my iPod? It literally ranges from Carrie Underwood to Bob Marley, Tupac, Biggie, Nas. I freaking love Nas. I swear to you, I think I'm a rapper, and I say this over and over and over and over again, but I definitely love Nas, Biggie, Tupac, Bob Marley. I love Britney Spears. I love JoJo. I love this guy named Travis Garland. There's so many different people. Literally, I have such a huge eclectic mix of artists that I have on my iPod right now. My favorite celeb that I've interviewed, I would honestly say that all of them are pretty much my favorite because I've learned something new from every interview that I've done up until this point. But if I had to choose, I would say Hugh Jackman, because in my eyes, he is probably one of the biggest movie stars out right now. And guess what? He was the most down-to-earth person I have ever met in my life. Or I would say his interview was definitely the best that I've done or experienced. So Hugh Jackman all the way. The thing that I know for a fact separates me from the other on-air personalities is my personality. I don't think that there's anybody out there that is like me, and I think that's the beauty of being an on-air personality. It's called personality for a reason. It's just me, and I personally don't think there's anyone out there that's like me, and I think that's what really separates me from the rest of them. And not to discredit any of them, I think they have their own niche. One on-air personality I may not be able to do what the next on-air personality does, and vice versa. The thing that I think makes me unique is just my perspective, and once again, I think that could go on the other end, for another on-air personality. But I would just say my perspective and the things that I want to know may not be interesting to another person, but it's totally interesting to me, and I will definitely have a different moment with whoever I'm interviewing. So I would say my perspective and the way that I conduct my interviews. It's just me. My advice to anyone who is trying to get their feet wet in the world of on-air personality is be consistent. Be like water, my friend. Like Bruce Lee said, be like water. You can't one day say, oh, I'm going to do it, and work, and then stop. That's not how it works. Especially now in the year 2013, everything is constant. So I would say if you're trying to become an on-air personality or a singer, an actor, whatever, be consistent. Out of sight, out of mind. So that's my bit of advice to any sort of up-and-coming on-air personality. Be like water, my friend. What I'm out to accomplish is to take over the world. And I'm so not kidding. I literally and figuratively want to take over the world. Real talk. I want to have my own clothing line. I want to have my own cologne. I want to have my own television show, backpacks, folders, shoes, boots, whatever is under the sun. That's what I want to do. I just want to become a huge brand and have a huge show based around me. So that's my overall goal, is to have world domination, take over the world, become a huge brand, own everything, and that's pretty much it. And have a happy, successful, prosperous life. Healthy, prosperous life. Yeah, so you guys can all check me out on my official Twitter, which is www.twitter.com/IAMRUBAS world. And that spells Ruba's World. So I am Ruba's World. That's my Twitter. I'm on Instagram. It's Ruba's World. I am on, what else? There's so many freaking social networking sites. Facebook, Ruba's World. Anything that you could possibly think of, it's either I am Ruba's World or it is Ruba's World. And you guys can also check out my show, Celebified, at www.celebified.com. I just want to give a huge shout out to Mirrors Magazine. You guys are so amazing, and thank you so much for thinking of me. It really means the world, and I cannot wait for you guys to see what is next. It's going to be really effing exciting. Thank you guys again.